class. Play some Skinner. How you doing? It's your old buddy from Cleveland, little Tommy, coming at you with Homeskoolin number 56 from downtown Nashville, Tennessee, where it's good and hot, midsummer. Just got back from my second consecutive daily visit to the greatest breakfast joint in this whole city. A place called Farmland Cafe in Brentwood. Yesterday I had a nice breakfast with my buddy Evo. Today I had a nice breakfast with my dear friends Brandon Hood and the legendary Gordon Moat. And he wanted me to tell you guys that he's definitely starting his own podcast, his own YouTube channel. It's going to be called, ooh, you hear the thunder? Nice. It's going to be called Insights, and it's launching August 1st. So check out your buddy if you want to see some serious piano playing. Oh man, it was great to sit and chat with those guys. Good friends, man. Good to get out and have breakfast. You know, that's what you do when you get older, like me. You have breakfast with people. Okay, so today's a landmark day because this is officially the last time I'm gonna say the words viewer comment bin. From now on, it is officially called the VCB. So from henceforth, it shall be the VCB. And speaking of VCB, thanks for the 80 million comments that people left clarifying what the word grok meant. Appreciate that. Now I get it. Thank you. I thought it was an old English word, but it's not. Let's see. We got one guy said, I got a few good ones today. Yeah. One guy said, Jesus, with a unique spelling. He said, when you go into Tom trance and bring up stuff on the spot, it is beyond amazing. Where do you pick up the various chord melody voicing leads? Does that just come from the intimate knowledge of the fretboard? I think he means when I just go off on those sort of subconscious, improvisational tangents, which I'm known for. Man, the more I'm learning about life and music, the further along this journey I get, learning how to play an instrument. The heavier cats I hang around with, I'm realizing that it's, I play with this piano player named John Jarvis, who's beyond, like, deepest musical cat I've ever known. I mean, just, I remember I was on the road with him and I asked him one time, I played a weird chord or something, and I said, hey man, what chord is this? He said, I don't think of things in terms of chords. He said, I just think of where it's moving to. And, at first it took me a minute to understand what he was saying, but really when you start to get to that level, it's just voice leading. It's like every chord you hear, every sound you hear, a couple notes, it's just on its journey somewhere, And that's what you end up doing. Like if I played this chord, weird chord, right? Sing the next thing that comes into your head after that. Like, where is that heading in your mind? It is a thing on its own, but it's also heading somewhere. And that's what I do, man. Like, I just feel like I just try to get lost in these sort of like tangents where I'm like just letting my ear just sort of lead me wherever I want to go. I mean, there were some videos that Ford Thurston put up on the Instagram, just me the other day, just fucking around in the garage here, just going off on a cosmic journey. And it's like, when I watch that, I just go, yeah, that's just, it sounds weird, from the outside, but in my head, it all sounds totally normal. It's like, where am I headed? What's going on? I think that's the thing, I know that's a little ambiguous, but I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, you should always be thinking of chords in motion, you know what I mean? Where's that melody headed, It's a piano thing, I think, it's a classical music thing. I don't know what it is. Some of you guys probably know better than I do, but I don't know what the hell it is. I just do it. Let's see, another guy said, you know what I was gonna say too? One of my favorite things about having this show, honestly, I didn't see this coming, was some of the things that the viewers suggest for me to listen to, man. I mean, I've learned some cool stuff, man. Weird stuff that I would have never discovered on my own, just when people don't hype it too much and subtly suggest you should check this out. Like when I put that 12-string bit up the other day, some people said you should check out Ralph Towner. You know, I've always heard that name when I was a kid, you know, seeing posters, Leo Kottke, Ralph Towner, but I never listened to any of that. But man, I went off on a bit of a wormhole the other night, checking out some old Ralph Towner shit. It blew my mind, man. Damn. This thing, 1978, live in Molde, or whatever it was, M-O-L-D-E, like this weird ensemble playing, blew my mind. What a beast, right? See, thanks for that, you guys. Thanks for helping Uncle Larry learn about music. Got another guy said here, hey Tom, now you can hear the rain starting now. All right, gonna cool off a little. Hey Tom, do you approach live playing differently than playing in the studio? What about when you're playing with Joe Walsh versus playing in a bar? Less concerned with precision and perfection, or just as concerned? Well, you know, playing live and playing in the studio is a totally different skill set. I mean, a lot of the same rules apply, but you don't have to worry about getting as nuanced on a live gig as you do in the studio. I consider, like, in a live gig, it's just about spraying the area with wow, thunder, with attitude and tone. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Like, I'm not so worried about playing like with a bunch of effects and stuff. I just want to like make a statement. You know, barrage some stuff out there, because it's more of like a bare knuckles boxing approach to playing guitar than it is trying to be like super inside like it is in the studio, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to play it with perfection and precision, though. I mean, it's like I can't get that. I'm doing this for so long, and I can't beat that out of me. I'm always looking to play stuff right, you know. I never let off the gas on that, you know. Another guy said, how do you decide what you're going to play on any given homeschooling episode? Okay, good question. I'm a total mood guy, right? I wake up in a different mood every day. I mean, I swear, like some days I just want to, play something super chill. Sometimes I want to play some acoustic. Sometimes I want to play something heavy. Sometimes I want to play something country. You know, I just whatever, I follow whatever mood my brain is in currently at the moment. I mean, I'll just start humming a melody or something, and I'll just walk over to the piano and find it, and I'll just go, oh, let's do that. Walk out in the garage, fish it out, make a little loop, and there you go. It's all spontaneous, you know. This particular thing I just played for you, old Skynyrd song off the first album. Man, when I was at Farmland yesterday talking to Ebo, I was in the middle of a deep conversation with him, and my brain has the ability to like split off in two directions. Like I was sitting there totally zoned in on what he was saying, and they were playing Simple Man on the radio in the restaurant, and I was just sitting there as I was talking to him. I was going, God, that is the fucking greatest guitar solo. So wicked. You know, I've always loved that song. So after I left there, I decided to put that one up on the lift. That's what I call it when I really just analyze the song deeply. Started listening to it and really zoning in on it. It's like, man, yeah, that's an amazing solo, but what's going on behind the solo is amazing as well. They're tuned down a half step, right? I always thought, you know, when I was a kid, the Simple Man's in C. You know, because of the way you play it, but it's actually down a half step. It's in B. But behind the solo, okay, is where the magic is. The rhythm guitarist, he goes up. I'm gonna turn the verb off and everything. He goes up. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you got that wicked doubled guitar solo, unison double, that happens over that. It's incredible. It blows my mind that when I was 2 years old in 1971, there was a bunch of 20-something-year-old Southern boys writing and playing some of that shit. I mean, I can't believe that the wisdom and the creativity in that stuff. I mean, I'm a huge Skynyrd fan, as you guys know. And check out the bass playing on that song. listen real close to the bass on Simple Man. Ed King played it. It's so busy. He's playing so many notes. It almost sounds like he's playing a synth bass when you really listen to it. It's like, I know he's not, but it's just constant motion and movement on the bass. It's really amazing. But anyway, here's the solo. 2 parts. Well, it's a unison solo, but there's 2 points in the solo where they break off into harmony. So the first part that I did was 1, 2, 1, 2. That's as good as it gets right there. Southern rock genius, man. And when those 2 guitars play that in unison with the shaky vibrato, it's just the most wicked sounding shit. Check that out. Real good, guys. Simple Cleveland Man by Leonard Skinner. Man, I think that's enough for today. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for continued donations and buying the t-shirts and the coffee mugs, and hope you guys are all right out there. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.